Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are and wherever you may watch me from. My name is Evelyn, and I have a channel on YouTube called By the Fireside. When you search for me on YouTube, you'll find me. So this afternoon, I have a testimony I want to share with you. Something happened to me last year, December, by this time. And I remembered it, I think, 2 days ago. And I was like, why don't I share it on my channel? And hoping that this will encourage someone. And that is the hope of this channel, to encourage your faith in the Lord, to continue believing that God is faithful to his word. And whatever he has said concerning your life, at his own time, he will do it. If you continue holding on to his word and being obedient to his voice. So, let's dig in. What happened last year, December, by this time? So, last year, December, by this time, I was home. I had resigned from my work. I was doing work for a ministry. I had resigned. I think I resigned in the month of November. So, December, I was free. I was home and hoping that I will receive my November allowance and the arrears that was due me. So I was hoping and believing that I will receive this allowance the December, and I will do wonders with the allowance, right? Because it was December, and a lot of plans underway, a lot of things that we put down. We want to buy that dress, you want to rock that shoe and all that. So you and I know that December we do a lot of things. So that was my hope, to receive that allowance. I waited and waited. The December, I was waiting, hoping, praying. It didn't come. No, not even a peso dropped into my account. So to say I was disappointed last year, December, by this time, is to say the least. I was deflated. Everything, everywhere was dry for me. Where am I going to? No, I had lists, and I had plans to give out gifts to some people. And what I was waiting for to use to do these things, it didn't come. So I was in that place. It was not a good place. So as I was praying that something else will come, as Nathaniel, the apostle Nathaniel, the disciple Nathaniel said that, is there something good that will come out of Nazareth? I was waiting that something good will come out of Nazareth. So as I was waiting, I went to church. When I went to church, our pastor said that, okay, so this is what they do every December. They wrap gifts and they give it to each other. So you come to to the front, you pick someone's name, you buy a gift for that person. Someone also pick your name and they'll buy a gift for you. So that's the ritual they do every December. And I was supposed to, I picked a man and I was supposed to wrap a gift and give it to this person. I came home and I was like, Lord, what kind and type of temptation is this? If I have money to buy a gift for someone, will I not use that same money to buy a dress for myself? I will use it. So how am I going to produce something out of my nothingness? I had nothing. I had nothing. What am I going to do? And I didn't want to also disgrace myself in a way. I wanted to honor that word, that promise. And I had that fear of the Lord, right? That I promised, like before God, before the man of God, before the congregation, that this is what I'm going to do. So that fear of the Lord even didn't let me, like, I would have easily said that I don't have anything, so I'm not going to do anything. But because of that fear of the Lord, and I wanted to also honor that promise, so I was hoping again and praying that something will happen. As I was contemplating and bickering on what to do, I said, okay, let me go into my wardrobe and see if I can find something giftable. I don't know if there is a word like that. So I went into my things, searching, believing and hoping that I will find something. And lo and behold, I found a cloth. This cloth was given to me when I traveled out for a mission trip to Zambia. It was a gift given to me. So when I found that, I said, no, I'm not going to give that gift. This is a gift given to me, so it cannot be given out. I am not going to do this. So it was a no for me. As during the week, as I was hoping that something else will come from somewhere, and nothing came, I was like, okay, so this is all that I have, and I don't want to be shamed and all those things. So why don't I wrap this as a gift and give it to the person? If I tell you that it was from my heart, what I did, it was from my heart, I'll be lying to you. No, sometimes you are required to do some things that will not be from your heart. It is so against your flesh. It's so your flesh is like, don't do it. And you also don't want to do it. But because you want to be obedient and because you fear the Lord, that's why you do it. So there are some things that we do. There are many sacrifices that we will do. It is not something that we really want to do, but because we are obedient or want to be obedient. So that was what I was going to, because I wanted to be obedient. So I wrapped this gift, released it from my heart, ready to give it out to the person the next Sunday I meet him. So during that week, I received a call from a friend, and he said that he stays in the US and he had returned to Ghana. He said that, Evelyn, I've come home and I'm holding a party, like a housewarming party or something, and on the Christmas day, and I'm inviting you to come. This person has invited me several times when he's holding a party, I don't go. So I didn't want to go. I didn't even have what it takes. To go to that party. So I wasn't going, but I called a friend, and the friend said that, okay, let's go together. I'll go with you. Okay. If I have company, then I'll go. So lo and behold, on the 25th, I dressed nicely and went to this party. I got there, I met the man. He's an older man. I met him and a lot of people in the house. We ate, we enjoyed ourselves. And he went to his room, he went to his house. So he called me to come and show me his house. So I went up to where he was, and he was showing me the facilities or whatever was in his house. So we sat down to talk, and he said, okay, so let me give you something small for this Christmas. And I was like, Father, let it be big. He said small, but I was hoping that it's big. So he went into his wallet and pulled out $100 note. He said that, take this is your Christmas gift. I was like, $100, and you call it something small? Hey, where did I sleep this night? I have to go and sleep there again. Like, I was amazed, to talk of how God provides for us. I was amazed. I was so thankful. I thank him. I thank God. I was like, Lord, this December, as I told you earlier on, nothing was happening for me. Now I have $100. When I changed it, at that time it was about 1,100 to 1,200. It was plenty money for me. I don't know if it is to you, but no, if someone is to give you $100, it's plenty money. So I was happy. I went down and waited for my friend to come. My friend came, served, ate to her full, and we decided to go up again and tell this man that we are leaving. So as we went up, I said, okay, let me give you something for transport. He opened his wallet again. He didn't find cedis. He found $100 note again. So that hour, I received $200 from this man, just like that. Just like that. To say I was beyond happy is understatement. I was. God is so good. God is so good. God immediately that time, that day, supplied all my needs according to his riches, as the word says, without me even asking. He did that. So why am I sharing this? We are in that time again, Christmas time, and I was thinking that, okay, so this Christmas too, a lot of obligations in the church, the family, and all that. So I was thinking about it. What do I do? A lot of things to, I was thinking about it, and it dropped to my mind that, do you not know that God rewards your obedience, or God rewards obedience? Do you not know? When it came to mind, I was like, wow, yes, God reward obedience, and I'm a recipient of God's reward. And it came to mind last year what God did for me when I released that gift. It came to mind instantly that, okay, was it because I released that? Is it because I released that gift? That's why God also released that gift through the man for me. So I don't know. I'm sharing this to you because we are in that month, and there are a lot of obligations here and there and all that. But I want to say that whatever is required of you this Christmas, do it. Whatever God is putting in your heart to do, do it. It may be something small, but God is calling you out to step out in obedience. And when you step out in obedience, He's going to reward you abundantly, more than you have even hoped for. That is the will of God for you. Whatever God is calling you out to do, do it, because I have seen it severally. I have seen it. I have seen that God is our provider. Don't look to man. Don't look to anybody. Look to God. I was looking to that allowance. It didn't come. It didn't come. But when I looked to God, God provided it beyond my imagination. What is God putting on your heart to do for someone? It may be an act of service. Do it. It may be God wants you to use your strength to, do it. Whatever God, again, is calling you to do this Xmas, I am telling you that God rewards obedience, and is going to release more than you have released. It was what I released that opened the door for me to receive $200. I saved $100, and that $100 I shared with a friend. I was able to buy that dress. I was able to enjoy the Christmas because I was obedient. So God bless you for listening. I hope this will encourage you, and I hope that you will release whatever God is putting on your heart to do. God bless you. Stay tuned for more. Bye-bye.